Do you have any advice on saving money? How much do you spend a week on groceries? Do you currently have any side hustles? Do you think money buys happiness? Today we're asking Walmart shoppers, what do you do for a living? What's your name and what do you do for a living?
I'm Lexi, and I'm a student currently.
Where do you go to school?
Ross Medical.
And what are you trying to get into?
I'm in school for a medical assistant, but I'd probably like to go into phlebotomy when I graduate.
If money wasn't an option, what would be your dream job?
I don't know, probably something with animals.
What's the craziest thing you've done to make money?
I've sold pictures of my feet. I'm one of those, so that's as far as it got, though. Never any further. Total, I probably made like $300, so it wasn't like a lot.
Do you have any other side hustles?
I mean, I wait tables, but that's all I do.
Do you think money buys happiness?
I think a part of happiness, yeah. I mean, would you rather cry in a Honda or a Bentley, you know?
Okay.
Me, Bentley, probably.
Do you have any advice on saving money?
Try to eat at home. I know groceries are expensive now, but like I'm on my way to Taco Bell right now, and I probably shouldn't. I have food at home, but...
And how much a week do you think you spend on groceries?
Probably about $200 a week on groceries.
And last question, would you rather get $100,000 today or $2 million in 7 years?
Probably $2 million over the course of 7 years.
Connie, I'm retired.
What did you used to do?
I was a secretary.
Do you have any advice for people that want to become secretaries?
In today's world,
Yeah.
just know your computer skills.
And how did you get those computer skills?
I had to teach myself because they were pretty much brand new.
Did you go to school at all, or do you recommend going to school to become a secretary?
I did go to Ferris, but not for that. And it just depends on what field you want to go into. College is not always necessary.
Right.
I mean, that's just strummed down into people, and there's some pretty stupid stuff out there that you can't get a job and make a living on, so
Right. Do you have any advice on saving money?
don't spend it.
How much a week do you think you spend on groceries?
It's more like $500 a month.
Do you think money buys happiness?
No, it's a necessity, and your happiness comes from within. You have to love yourself first.
If you could have dinner with one celebrity, who would it be?
None. They don't impress me. They just put their pants on just like I do.
What were some of the first few jobs you had starting out your career?
First job was Burger King. Then I worked at an insurance company doing data processing, and then got into the secretarial field.
Would you rather get $100,000 today or $2 million in 7 years?
That's a tough one because you don't know the state of the economy now. You know, the inflation is killing the dollar, so where would I be in 7 years if there's no dollar?
Right.
I don't get my $2 million.
That's true.
Considering what's going on out there today, I would say I'd take the $100,000 now and invest it in gold and silver.
All right, so the manager came out, kicked us out, said that we were asking people to do interviews, which we are. We're going to head to another one, and the thing that we learned was don't ask people going in because they told on us, so we're just going to ask people that are coming out. Hopefully that works for us.
So you guys can't be on our property. I don't know what you guys are doing, but
Why?
because this is private property and there's customers complaining that you're approaching people.
All right, we just got kicked out again. Not sure what we're going to do. I think we're going to try another one, but we only asked like 4 people, and they said that people were complaining, so I don't know how that's true, but we'll just try again. Hopefully we can finish this video. All right, we're at the third Walmart of the day. Update. I got $5 bills. Hopefully people take them so we can get the interviews rolling quickly, but I assume we're going to get kicked out again. Stay tuned. What's your name and what do you do for a living?
My name is Chris Hilden, and I'm a production manager for a CNC shop.
And how long have you been doing that for?
27 years.
And how did you get into that?
Well, I was coming to the end of high school, and I didn't really have, I feel like, a whole lot of direction. My dad had been in the Navy, so I thought that might be a cool way to go, so I did. And I got into machining in the Navy, and then I've been doing it ever since.
If money was an option, what would be your dream job?
My dream job right now would be something that I could do from wherever I'm at. Okay. I have a big boat, and I'd like to be on my big boat somewhere, anywhere. Okay. So I don't exactly know. I've been thinking about it a lot, but I haven't come up with an answer. I like what I do. I think maybe I'd like running machines better than I do directing people to run them. But
Can I ask how much your boat is?
so it was a Craigslist special, so it's not a lot of money.
Oh, okay. What is the craziest thing that you've done to make money?
Have 2 jobs.
How many hours a week?
Oh man, I was working 40 plus hours at one job and then as many as I could do at the other one. I would stop on the way home on the side of the road to sleep so I could get home.
Oh, wow.
And then I'd eat and sleep there, and then sometimes I'd be sleepy on the way in and actually have to pull over and then continue on. It was crazy. It was unacceptable. Shouldn't have done it.
Do you have any daily habits that you do that you think others should do as well?
Probably not. I probably have bad daily habits like my soda pop here. I'm trying to cut back, so I'm buying little cans instead of big ones.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
I don't, other than getting up every day and going to work, that's, I suppose, the best good habit I've got.
Would you rather get $100,000 today or $2 million in 7 years?
7 years, 49, puts me at 56. 56 years old, $2 million. That's almost enough to retire on. No, I'd probably take the $100,000 today because that would put me in a better position to be saving money and building towards it.
If you could have dinner with one person, who would it be?
I tell you what, if I could have a quiet dinner on my boat at anchor somewhere beautiful with my wife, that would be all I need.
My name is Bruce, and I am a process technician supervisor, plastic injections.
Do you have any advice for other people that want to get into that industry?
Get experience, start out at the bottom so you know every aspect of the job, from operator, material handling, die setting, and never stop learning.
Do you have to go to school or get any licenses to do that?
Nope. I did all on-the-job training. You can go to school, you can go plastics processing classes, but you really don't have to.
If money wasn't a thing, what would be your dream job?
Probably be a professional hunter.
What would you hunt?
Deer, elk, bear, bit of everything.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
What is the craziest thing that you've done to make money?
I pretended that the city was going to take down a tree downtown and convince people to donate money to me. I was probably 16.
Oh my God. That's wild. Do you think money buys happiness?
No, because if you're not happy with yourself, money ain't going to do anything for you anyways.
Do you have any money savings advice? Or how do you save your money?
I try to save more than I spend. Try and put a little way out every check.
How much do you spend a week on groceries?
With family of 4 and a 15-year-old son my size, we're about $250 a week.
And do you currently rent or have a mortgage?
Mortgage.
And can I ask how much your mortgage is?
Right now, bought in 2010, my mortgage is $798 a month.
And what's the bedroom, bathroom?
3 bedrooms, 1.5 bath.
Would you rather get $100,000 today or $2 million in 7 years?
$2 million in 7 years. Because I think if I got the $100,000 now, I'd spend it unwisely.
My name is Joel Britton, and I'm currently looking for a job.
What are some jobs that you've done in the past?
Parts associate at Advanced Auto Parts, cashier at Save a Lot.
What's your dream job?
Probably Army Infantry, but I'm a little too overweight for that one. So probably going to have to say Master Mechanic.
Are you going to plan on pursuing that?
Yeah, I'm hoping to get my ASE certification soon.
And how do you get that for people that don't know?
So it's basically like you apply online and then you take it costs money to take the course, and then if you pass, they basically mail you a certificate like, hey, you know enough about this to perform it.
What's the most expensive thing you've purchased?
Probably like a $600 tablet.
What's the craziest thing you've done to make money?
I'd have to say it'd be the time that my friends threw a bunch of like just garbage basically into a can, and I had to like drink it for like $20. I did not make the $20. I got like half a gulp in and I threw up. So, and then I didn't even get paid. So I was like, fuck.
Do you currently invest any money in anything?
I had some money in like Apple stocks, very little, but like there was like $5-10 in Apple and some in Tesla. But you know they're already all the way up there, so there was really no money to currently make.
Anything in crypto?
Yeah, I had like a couple hundred in crypto over the course of like 2 years, but then I ended up having to sell it because I had some help paying for rent. So
How much is your rent currently?
$500 where I'm staying now. It's like a big old country house, and they got like chickens and ducks and stuff. So they got like 4 bedrooms.
Do you think money buys happiness?
No, not really. Like there's some things like, yeah, if you want a nicer car or you want like a nicer wallet, nicer phone. But I think true happiness you can't really buy with money, because there's just some feelings you can have while hanging with some friends on like a log overlooking a river and it don't cost a single dollar to do, and you couldn't buy it again. That's what makes those memories so special, I think.
Would you rather get $100,000 today or $2 million in 7 years?
I'd probably do the 100,000 now, because then I'd get set up on the things that I like, get a car from the job, and then put the stuff away either some kind of like advanced savings account or like invested into something to hopefully get, amplify those returns. And if not, 100,000 is a good starting point. So
Mike Krugler, I'm a package handler.
How did you get into that?
I just applied.
What are some of the first few jobs that you had?
Worked in fast food and automotive.
What is your dream job?
To not work.
What about if you had to work? What would be your dream job?
I'd own something so I wouldn't have to do much.
Do you have any advice on saving money?
Just get what you need. Don't be wasteful.
If you could have dinner with one person, who would it be?
Probably a president.
What would you ask them?
What the heck are you thinking?
Do you have any like side hustles that you do to make money on the side?
Like working on cars, like working on the automotive and audio.
Do you think money buys happiness?
Because happiness is something you feel. Money can't give you that feeling. I mean, it gives you a feeling of power because you can buy somebody or something, but it doesn't give you happiness at all. You can be rich and unhappy.
Would you rather get $100,000 today or $2 million in 7 years?
Like accumulated over 7 years?
to wait 7 years and then you'll get the
I'd do that because it's more than $100,000. If you got $100,000 given to you today, and if you don't spend it right, you're gonna be broke. Like you could be broke within a week. But if you have to wait for $2 million, you're gonna actually have more time to think about what you're gonna do with that money, how you're gonna live on it or invest it to make more.
I'm Scotty the Villain. I make music.
How did you get into music?
My friends were making music, and I thought they were bullshitting with it, not making enough. Like, there's money to be made in it, so.
And like what kind of music, or what do you exactly do in it?
Rap, R&B. Scotty the Villain on YouTube. I've been out in Las Vegas for 3 years.
Were you working out there?
Yeah, I made my songs out there and sold them on the strip, Vegas. I sold one to Floyd Mayweather's dad.
No way.
Yeah, Floyd Mayweather Sr. I got a picture with him and shit.
What made you move back?
Family. Came back to see my people and shit.
What's the craziest thing you've done to make money?
Probably can't say it all on camera. I mean,
Do you have any advice on saving money?
my advice on saving money is don't do it. My advice is to invest your money, because saving money is what middle class people do. And that shit in 2022, it's a debate whether or not the economy's gonna crash or not in the next year or two. So invest your money in something big for your family and make sure you're gonna get something back off it.
Do you have any current side hustles that you do?
Yeah, I mean, I sell weed. It's legal here in Michigan now, and I'm thankful for that. And I pretty much work for my brothers and shit like that, to be honest with you, yeah. Construction, drywall, everything, roofing primarily, which is hard work. How my hands got like this. And, working on my car and stuff, keeping it going, working on other people's stuff. I did 15 years in prison. So when I got out, it was hard for me to get a job that was paying anything. You know what I'm saying? That was enough to where I could contribute to my people. But doing like this, I do more for my people with just my hustles and my thinking and my talents and my thoughts. And I jump out the car and sell a mixtape to somebody for $20 at any moment. And you know what? They're getting what they pay for sure. Because it's they should be paying $50 to $100. And I feel because I put $1 million worth of effort into it, and the music speaks for itself. So I feel like I have a job, I'm a professional musician. And then I do other shit too, little shit, filing for unemployment and shit like that, because, look, the way I feel is the government uses our money to get shit. And so where is it going anyways? Most people are still eligible for a lot of money out there that the government has out there, and your money, because that shit, they borrowed it from China anyways. Our grandkids are gonna pay for it.
Do you think money buys happiness?
No, but it does, secure peace of mind, and you get out of starvation level with money. So to a certain extent, it does. It provides security and power, and that makes people happy to be able to not be poor, powerless people. So money does, in a way.
Would you rather get $100,000 today or $2 million in 7 years?
I'm gonna take the 2 million because even though what I just said about the economy crashing and all that, I would bet on that $2 million is still gonna be a lot of money in 7 years. Now 100,000, like I said, because of the reasons I mentioned, you do have to invest and not save your money, but if you have it guaranteed and I just got to sit around for 7 years, I'm doing it.
My name is Hunter Bigelow. I'm a truck driver. I initially started working for a parts dealer called Road Equipment. They're like a Napa, but for semi-trailer parts. They're a part of a bigger company, and I moved over to their trucking division of that. And so since then, I've just been working for them.
What is your dream job if you have one?
I've been working on that one for a while. I mean, in high school, I got certified for aviation electronics. Since then, I've done office supplies, retail. I've done so many different things. Haven't figured out what I really want to do yet, but...
Do you have any personal finance tips?
Don't go in over your head. I mean, rent is insane right now, at least where we are, and that's the most expensive thing I could think of, but keep vehicles cheap. I drive old Subarus. They're not very reliable, but I love them.
Can I ask how much you pay for rent?
Well, we went a little bit nuts, me and my girlfriend. We really wanted a house. We didn't want to go back to an apartment. I was kind of done with that already, so I pay about $1,700 a month for a house.
And how big? Like in just bedrooms?
3-bedroom. It's an old house built in 1900. Yeah, for $1,700, I wish I had AC or a dishwasher or an electric garage door, but it's the best we could do earlier this year.
Do you currently have any side hustles?
I do not. I should. But I mean, the most I can do is work on cars. Actually, I'm here to go get some oil and do some light bulb changes on a friend of mine's cars and my cars and all that stuff. But
what's the craziest thing you've done to make money?
it's not the craziest, but the most stressful thing I ever did was earlier in January. I took a back-to-back over-the-road run in a truck. I was in a sleeper for 4 days. I did 2 runs. I did like 6 days of driving in 4. It was, or 6, because we had multiple stops. So I didn't drive for over my limit, but I still was pushing my days. And I made about $2,000 that week in 1 week, but not worthwhile for me. For some people, not for me.
Do you have any daily habits that you do that you think others should do as well?
Not really. I have a lot of bad habits. I'm working on that. I just got out of my daily stuff, which is kind of slowing me down a lot. So I'm just now trying to pick myself back up because I gained 70 pounds in the truck.
Oh, really?
So it's rough.
Would you rather get $100,000 today or $2 million in 7 years?
Well, I'm good for now, and I can wait 7 years for a couple million.
Okay.
I plan to. Oh, that's a good financial thing I just thought of. Open an IRA as soon as possible. I haven't done it yet, but it's my next plan. So, open a Roth IRA, put some money in, and then try to retire millionaire.
My name's Dylan, and I drive a high-low at a dairy factory.
How'd you get into that?
I just graduated in May, actually, and I texted a family friend of ours and asked him if he had any interviews, like any spots open I could get in, and he did, and then I started working there, and I've worked there since.
What's your dream job?
I don't really know, to be honest. That's kind of why I'm where I'm at right now.
Do you currently have any side hustles?
Not really. Every once in a while, I mean, selling things on the side, selling stuff you can make, clothes, that kind of stuff.
And how do you save your money?
Just don't spend it. I mean, it's easy. It's easy if you really get into it. Just don't spend the money. I mean, as long as you have it there, you're going to have it.
If you could pick one person to have dinner with, who would it be?
Ice Cube. I would like to say, or no, Snoop Dogg. I'd like to hang out. He's a cool guy. I mean, he's a funny dude. It'd be fun.
Would you rather get $1 million today or $5,000 a month for the rest of your life?
Probably $1 million now because you could turn it into a lot more money than you could $5,000 over a span of time.
And do you think money buys happiness?
Yeah. I mean, money makes the world go around whether you like it or not. That's how I feel about it. I mean, yeah, there's things that you can't buy with money, like the sentimental time, but you buy the things that make you happy. You can't do many things without money nowadays.
My name's Ashley. I work at Amazon and UPS.
My name is Darrell. I work at Amazon and UPS too.
And how did you get into that?
I used to work here at Walmart, and then I quit my job because of change of management. And he was already working at Amazon and UPS, so I just kind of joined him.
Finished school, and I was like, need to grind and hustle.
If money wasn't an option, what is your guys' dream jobs?
I don't know, like a creator or something like that, if that makes sense.
Me personally, I like to be a recruiter, any kind of recruiter. I just like helping people in general. I think just putting someone in a good position, putting them in a good positive space, putting a smile on someone's face, that get me by.
Do you guys think money buys happiness?
No, I can tell you right now, like, even with the money that I've had and like what I bought with it, I look back on it now and I'm like, that was pointless. I could have done like something way different.
Yes, it does. Just how she just said, oh, I could have did something different, but in the moment of time, it was a good feeling that you used that money. A broke person that you see every day is not happy. I believe certain days there is happiness, but without money, your mindset is not even the right mind.
What's the craziest thing you've done to make money?
Worked at Walmart.
Sell the shoes off my feet.
Really?
Yeah.
How much?
$10. Just to say like how much I can hustle. Like everything is a hustle. Like what you're doing, it's a hustle. It's a grind. Everything got a price on it. Like that mic, how much you want for it?
Do you guys currently have side hustles that you do outside of work?
No, I wish.
I do food trucks basically at events called Pedigree Eats. We sell tacos, wet burritos, quesadillas.
If you could have dinner with one person, who would it be?
Probably the president, just so I can ask him, like, what's your plan?
Jay-Z. He's just different. He just different. Jay-Z. We talking to Jay-Z. He made Beyonce, Rihanna, Kanye. We talking about Ye now.
Oh my word.
He gonna make me a millionaire. Come on now.
Would you rather get $1 million today or $5,000 a month for the rest of your life?
$5,000 a month for the rest of my life, just because that way I can budget way better and save.
Walmart, we standing out of $1 million. I can make my own Walmart and franchise from there and keep on going on, and I won't have to worry about $5,000, none.
What's the most expensive thing that you've purchased?
That car right there.
What kind of car and how much?
It's a 2013 Buick LaCrosse. It was $18,000. Yeah.
The most I ever spent in probably one day, I'm probably gonna say like 1,200.
1,200?
Yeah, fit and everything. Yeah.
Where from?
The mall.
All different places?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
My name's Jody Martinez, and I'm actually self-employed as an artist.
How did you get into that?
Pretty much all my life been interested in art, and I do, my main ones are quilling, making things out of paper, wire wrapping jewelry, photography, and I actually have a piece at Art Price.
Where at?
I'm part of Veterans Memorial Park. It's all veterans, and we have 22 artists that are featured there. And my piece is quilled yin yang and a wire wrap bonsai tree.
We'll have to check that out.
Yeah, it's pretty. I think it turned out pretty good, if I did say so myself.
What are some of the first few jobs that you had growing up?
Well, probably my first main job was when I went in the military. And then I was a medic in the Air Force, and that's what I've always done. I came home and started doing rehab care with stroke patients, surgical patients, and then home care.
Do you have any tips on personal finance?
You're asking the wrong person.
Any investing tips or saving tips you might have?
I am terrible at at saving.
What's the craziest thing you've done to make money?
This interview, no. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Probably somebody bet me $100 to jump off a cliff into the river. And it was like a 30-foot cliff.
What is the most expensive purchase that you've made?
Probably my car. Well, not this one, but my first car.
How much was that?
Well, back then, it was the year that the Grand Am came out, and I bought it brand new right off the lot, and it was like $13,000.
Do you think money buys happiness?
No, because you can have all the money in the world and still be miserable as shit.
Thanks so much for watching, and thank you to all the people that stopped and did an interview with us. Also, we didn't get kicked out of the third Walmart. Comment down below which interview was your favorite and where we should go next time. Peace.